Hey, what's up, guys? Kane here with XBLA fans. Sorry I didn't get around to the sale post last week. I was sick as heck. You can probably still hear it in my voice, but we're gonna try to get through this week's sales. Just gonna give you a heads up. My pick for the week is literally the last one on here, so if you're just looking for that, you might want to skip ahead. But there should be some good stuff in this video. So thank you guys for sticking around and checking this out. But hey, what's up, guys? Kane here with XBLA fans. We're going to be going over the Xbox One and Xbox 360 digital sales that are on the store right now on Xbox One. A lot of these games are backwards compatible, and that's the ones that I've kind of chosen to highlight out of those. As always, we're not really going to cover the big AAA stuff. There's so many other people who cover that stuff, so we're going to stick at what we're kind of specialized at. And Aqua Kitty UDX Xbox One Ultra Edition, I actually thought this game was kind of fun. So it's almost like a baby shmup. It's not too difficult, and I call it baby just because it's not like crazy bullet hell type nonsense. Like, I'm terrible at that genre. It is not my genre. Never has been, never will be, and I know that people love it. So like, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm glad you like it, but it's not for me. This one is far enough on the spectrum to where I actually still enjoyed it. So that's something to put out there. I think it's kind of funny. It's got like its own little kind of stylistic sense of humor. And, you know, like using a submarine full of milk mining kittens in search of milk. Kind of gives you a good feel for what the game's kind of like stylistically. Now, Clouds and Sheep 2. This game is stupid as hell, but I like it. I really like this game. It is stupid as hell. So literally, it reminds me of like this old browser game I used to play with like a fish tank, and like you put your sheep in, then you plant grass and you take care of them, and eventually they'll like ask you to do little quests. Like one of them will be like, I want to be painted blue. And, the other one's like, I need a giant Abe Lincoln hat. And it's like, okay. Other one's like, I want to be a pirate. And then you got to, like, throw them on trampolines and do other weird random stuff and build them into snowmen. It's super, super chill. Like, it is, it's about a 10 to 20 hour completion, I think. I did complete it, so it can't be that hard. But it was definitely a game that I played while watching Netflix, but like I kind of liked it, I'll be honest. Now, Dynamite Fishing World Games, I have not played this. I actually just picked this up, so I'll be checking this out soon. So basically, it's the same developer as Clouds and Sheep 2, if I remember correctly, or at least the same publisher. And you kind of just go fishing with dynamite. Like, it sounded interesting to me. Like, I haven't really checked it out too closely. 250 is kind of one of those things where it's like, I'll buy just about anything for that. Alright, Eventide's Slavic Fable. So this is another Artifacts Mundi game. Another hidden object puzzle game. If you've played one of these, you've kind of played them all. And I'm just going to kind of leave it at that. There's not too much that I really need to go in depth with that game. Alright, now Kona. Now, I am pretty interested in checking out Kona. I have not played Kona, and I did just pick this one up as well. So it's kind of got like the long dark setting. You're in northern Canada, you're investigating vandalism at a hunting manor, and it's got that kind of like story mixed with survival stuff. It sounded interesting to me. It's not one I've played. It came out last month, I believe, so it's already $5 off, which is kind of nice to see. I'm glad I waited on it. Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. This game was just Games with Gold. If by some fluke you did not pick it up when it was Games with Gold, it's worth picking up now if you're going to play it couch co-op. If you're not going to play it couch co-op, I'd just probably pass at this point. You missed out when it was free. And like, I don't know, that always burns me the wrong way. I'm like, no, it could have been free. All right, Mega Man Legacy Collection. So if you're a big fan of the first 6 Mega Man games, you can get them for $6 right now. That's $1 a game. It's pretty solid to not have to, like use an emulator. Plus, there's achievements and whatnot for this. One thing of note, it doesn't have volume control. I remember that was like my biggest pet peeve with that game. And Disney one doesn't have volume control either. But that doesn't really affect you if you're using, anything that has inline volume. I wasn't, so it was kind of a pain in the butt. Zenith. All right, so this is an action RPG. Got some humor, got some parody. I have not played this. I have not checked it out much at all. This is probably the one game that I was like, don't know what I'm talking about with this one. So I'm just going to kind of skip past it. Sorry, I'm not more useful on this one. Normally I do a little bit more research, but like this is the first day in like 2 weeks I've felt up to even making a video. So like I'm excited to get to do something, and I wanted to get this out kind of quickly. Now, Blood Rain Betrayal. So it's another one of those hack and slash games, 2D. You play as Rain. I remember checking this out at E3 actually one year, and that was kind of cool. But $3, not a bad price. I haven't checked if there's any like achievement issues with any of these games that I'm talking about. So like I might still suggest checking about those on your own. Normally I take a look, but I don't think I remembered today. Now, Double Dragon Neon, obviously this plays very similar to the original. Another game, another beat 'em up, $3. Okay, now I get to finally get to the game that I wanted to talk about today, and that's Monaco. What's mine is your, or what's yours is mine. Man, the name always threw me off. I'll admit it. So you assemble a set of thieves. Perfect Crime. It's a stealth style game. However, you can play it with friends, online or local. It's kind of this weird top-down look. It's very beautiful artistically, and it's just a really, really good game. I'm just going to tell you now that I was speaking with Andrew Cruz. He used to be one of our writers at the time, and we were going through some of the best games on Back Compat, and I know he personally had Monaco like at the absolute top of his list. It was, I think, the third best game for him. And for me, it was up in the top 10, I think. So it's still like, this is one of the better XBLA games that came out that is currently on backwards compatibility. And if you look at that list, there's a lot of good ones. So that's some high praise here. So I would say if you only pick up one game, this is the one it should be, in my opinion. Monaco, What's Yours is Mine, for under $5 is really a steal. Like, there's some other decent games. Like, obviously, if you haven't played Lovers and you're going to play it local, it's amazing. But the rest of these are decent, but they're not ones I would say would, like, blow your mind or anything. They're all just kind of interesting. They're a little more niche audience is probably the best way to put it. Like, Clouds and Sheep 2, like, I actually enjoyed that game, but, like, it's not one that I think the average person's going to be like, yeah, I get to go play with sheep. I don't know. I liked playing with sheep. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for checking this out. Please do let me know if you have any questions about any specific games, because even if I don't know the answer, I can track someone down who does. Someone on our team has played all of these. And I just want to say thank you again for checking this out. And later, please do like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot.